Hey, welcome back to Growing a Yeard. This is day number 12. I got some pretty good polar bear fuzz coming in here. It's kind of a milestone day. This is the first day with this beard that I have felt the need to use beard oil. I had little sort of spots right here on the sides that they weren't itching, but like they felt like they were going to. Even though I've exfoliated a couple times this week, I still felt like I needed a little something here. So what we're using today is from Universal Beard. It's called Peppermint Citrus. Love this stuff. If you have itchy spots, I find that peppermint, wintergreen, spearmint, that kind of scent really helps with that. I don't know why, but I have more product coming from these guys that we're going to do a big unboxing and review of this particular brand. I don't exclusively wear Universal Beard, but probably 85% of the time when I put on oil or balm or mustache wax, it's from these guys, and we'll talk more about them in the future. But my real topic today is one of the reasons that you want to grow a beard that a lot of people, I think, don't think about. There are vanity reasons to grow a beard, obviously, because, you grow a beard, you just look more badass, right? It's +3 to your badass to have a beard. There are also sort of socio-cultural reasons. There's been a number of studies which show that both men and women tend to take a man with a beard a little more seriously. They tend to view a man with a beard as if he's responsible and mature. Women tend to find men with facial hair more sexually attractive. They find men with full beards appear to be better parents, better partners, better protectors, better providers. So there's that whole can of fish, and those are Western studies, I should mention. It's a little different here in Asia. In fact, one of the videos I want to do when the weather warms up a little bit and I've got a little more growth on, I'm going to throw the camera on a stick and go out and ask some Koreans what they think. That'll be pretty amusing. But no, my real topic for today is a more sort of statistical reason why you might want to grow a beard. Okay, so that's why I have my nerd glasses on here so I can read my notes. And my wife actually likes it when I wear my glasses, which I don't really understand. She thinks this is a very sexy look for me. I don't know. She's special. All right, so what I want to talk about is time. The time you spend shaving, okay? There was a study done quite a while ago by a guy named Dr. Herbert Mezcon. He was at Boston University, and this study, if I understand it correctly, was conducted in the late 60s, published in the early 70s. And he came up with this astronomical number of hours that guys were spending shaving over the course of their lives. And I thought his number seemed awfully high because I think he was dealing with a sort of a different time period. When I was a small child, I remember my stepdad having to make his own foam and stuff, right? And of course nowadays we're just using it out of a can. And I think a lot of guys back then were using safety razors. The disposable razor was just coming along, and so I thought it'd be interesting to do the statistics again, do the calculations again with sort of more modern statistics. So for the sake of discussion, we're going to assume that the average guy's shaving ritual takes about 10 minutes. And I'm basing that on disposable razor and, foam in a can or an electric razor. So that's 10 minutes every day, and I'm going to assume also that most guys don't shave on the weekends. We say 5 days a week. So that's 50 minutes a week spent on shaving. I'm also going to assume that 2 weeks worth of days throughout the year you don't shave. Columbus Day, 4th of July, you're sick and you call into work and don't go in that day. These are all days that you don't shave. So let's call it 50 weeks. So 50 minutes a week for 50 weeks is 2,500 minutes a year spent shaving. Now, life expectancy for men in America right now is 78.74 years. Now, it's hard to find statistics on what age people start shaving, but most of this sort of, I mean, it's kind of anecdotal, but most of the stuff that I found online said between the age of 15 and 16 is when most guys start shaving. Some people start shaving younger. I mean, I personally started shaving when I was 13. To be honest, I probably didn't need to, you know. So I just decided we'll go with the number 16. So if you subtract that from 78.74, you get 62.74 years of shaving. Now, obviously, you're not going to shave on your deathbed right up to the bitter end, but, you know, it's an average, okay? So if you have spend 2,500 minutes a year shaving for 62.74 years, that's 156,850 minutes spent shaving. Or another way to think of it is that it's 2,614 hours and a few minutes. Or it's 108.9 days. So almost 109 days of your life is spent standing in front of a sink, scraping off hairs that are supposed to be there anyway. Think about what you could accomplish with an extra 109 days spread out over your life. You could pick any musical instrument in the world and master it. You could be the Jimi Hendrix, the Yo-Yo Ma, the Jake Shimabukuro of whatever instrument you want. Okay? How many foreign languages could you learn in 109 extra days? How many certificates or degrees could you earn in 109 extra days of your life? Just think of what you could do physically if you just spent that time in a gym. Imagine what 109 extra days could do for your relationship with your spouse, with your kids, with your buddies. You could write the great American novel. Hell, you could write, you know, the next Game of Thrones in that amount of time. Put the razor down. Step away from the sink. Let it grow. And do something good with that time. Okay? Get away from the sink. Take that 50 minutes a week and turn it into something meaningful. And the best part of this all is, if you decide it's not for you, you get, you know, a month or 6 weeks or whatever into it, and you just look at it and go, oh, this isn't me, shave it off. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, right? Give it a try. Put the razor down and take those 50 minutes a week and learn something or do something or build something, become something. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. And we'll see you with our next video on Sunday.